Right, we're back with the '09 Forester, and I want to show you what I did and what I found. So what we've got here is I took the injector connectors off. I took this number 4 injector connector, which is right here. It actually goes all the way over to the number 4 injector right down there. And I plugged what's called a Noid light in to it. And you plug this in, and if the injector is being pulsed, it flashes. I plugged into number 4, no flash. I plugged it into number 3, and it flashed. So I know that now the cause of the fault is number 4 injector was not being flashed. I hooked up this fancy schmancy device here and hooked it up to what's called the Vantage Pro. That guy there, that's a lab scope. And thought that maybe I could figure out if the injector, before I did this, I thought, well, maybe I can figure out if the injector's pushing fuel, because this thing, every time the injector opens, there should be a drop in pressure, and so you can graph that. Well, I graphed it, and the graphs looked too similar, so that was inconclusive. And then I went back to the stethoscope and listened right here on this injector, right there, and I listened right here on this injector, and I listened to the other two. I hear ticking on number 4, but the problem was the other 3, it's way more metallic, like ding, 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 ding. This one was more like knock, 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 knock. So I might have been so what was happening is this was not opening, this injector was not opening, but I may have been hearing the valves, or I may have been hearing this injector reverberating through the fuel rail, so it tricked me. But I definitely heard a difference in sound, so that's when I decided to plug in the Noid light. And then, of course, with a little bit of sleuthing, guess what we found? When I started this whole thing, I had seen the evidence of a rat down in there. And guess what? See the wires cut there? I'll turn this way. See, if you can see, this wire is cut right here. And it just happens to have the same color as one of the wires going into that injector connector. So I'm going to solder in a piece of wire right now, and then I'll let you know what happens. All right, there it is, a little soldering iron, a little solder, and I hope you can hear it, but she's running nice and smooth. So it's fixed. All right, there we go.